Welcome to one of the most beautiful campuses in the country, Miami University in Oxford, Ohio, and home to the Red Hawks. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Miami, Ohio Red Hawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Broncos will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Red Hawks offense will get first crack at it here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. That's caught. It's best. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Guys, let's talk about the Red Hawks. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Caught in the backfield. It's Everett.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Caught over the middle. It's Sullivan. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
At the 22.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on second down. Punts it out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Hawks.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had 1 extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
7, Western Michigan, 0.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So Western Michigan's offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
To the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Blue. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point is good. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Set to advance on the football.
Bringing it back. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clobbered.
Got it in the middle. It's Sullivan. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Redhawks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
He's out of bounds at the 42.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's Samuel. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
And 1st down for the offense.
A designed run for the quarterback. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Let's talk for just a moment about Western Michigan. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ann Arbor for a long time. They're up 14 over Northwestern. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Red Hawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage.
There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sullivan. Let's talk for a second about Miami of Ohio. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. On the ground, it's Clinton. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Fires left. Hits the open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. And the Broncos are in the red zone.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Clinton. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
17, Miami, Ohio.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Dumps it to the back. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35.
First down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Shoots it to the left. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Miami, Ohio.
And the Redhawks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Caught near the sticks. It's Everett. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Miami, Ohio.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Dominguez. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The offense changing the play. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Oxford.
The Redhawks will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Touchdown, Miami! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
That makes the score. Western Michigan, 17. Miami, Ohio, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Handoff from the gun. Powers through the defender. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Blue. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
By the receiver.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun. Give on the inside. On the move at the 30. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Samuel. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Broncos are on the move. He'll pull it on the read. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give it.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Western Michigan. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape. So the offense definitely taking care of their business.
24, Miami, Ohio.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. First play of this drive comes from the 27. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
Quick catch on 3rd down. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. And the Redhawks want to move quickly.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the 1st down. And they saw something they liked, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Sullivan. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Dominguez. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The Red Hawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Sullivan. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Everett. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
The sure hands, it's best. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And how about that linebacker? Seeing the ball get thrown really quickly to the wide receiver, breaking on it, and then be able to get that fast guy on the ground for no gain.
Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Takes it the other way. He's marked down at the 21-yard line as the defense comes up with a turnover. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Looking for room. It's Clinton. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Isaac. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Gotta love the way the defense is playing here on this drive. Down in the game in the 4th quarter. They're expecting run, and they're getting stops these last 2 snaps. If they can get a big play here, they've got an opportunity to get off the field and probably get pretty good field position to put their offense in a position to maybe go score.
He's got it at the 30. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And offenses practice the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense offense heads to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No,
He's got it down the left side. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Unleashes one. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is
lets it fly deep downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
one of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Unloads to the right. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse.
Deep shot for the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
I like it. Take the shot, throw it to the end zone, try to make a play, give your receiver a chance to make it. You know, you got to make plays. You're trailing late in the 4th quarter and you need touchdowns. Like, you got to come up with something big, and this offense just wasn't able to do it. Now, defense is going to have to pull out some miracles, maybe an onside kick. Something great's going to happen to get back in this ballgame.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Isaac. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. Gonna run it. It's Clinton. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. Punt is on its way. He's got it. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.